Okay, we have part 2. So I was just saying that your person has really seen you as somebody who's otherworldly in the way you handle the matters of life and love. And I had a coughing fit, and I feel it's the throat chakra, and I was reminded that we're going back to how your person is not communicating the depth, the mystical, otherworldly aspects that they're becoming aware of here. They're dropping into their heart and that childlike wonderment and awe that someone like you exists, that they have connected with you, that they're of this level of consciousness where they're done with the games. And so, yeah, they haven't been able to articulate the majesty, the mystical aspect, the magic that they see here, the hope, the promise for a new earth, for a new dawn, for a new day. Like, they really are beginning to wholeheartedly believe that this is true. How are they viewing you? Yes, this brand new beginning. Ace of Pentacles is a prosperous new beginning. Your hand in mine, I just heard. So together we're better, I just heard. They see full-heartedly that you are not the lower vibrational or near miss or almost good enough relationships of the past where they settled or thought that that's what relationships needed to be. They are really seeing this as the promise. A grounded, realistic promise. This is why they've been taking so long to really come into this alignment, is because they did not believe it could be true. Albeit both have had to grow quite a bit, and it has been a mutual tandem process. What can we see for the solar plexus chakra? Pleiadian Stargate, freedom, sensitivity, beauty, sensuality. So we already had the card of freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And this is the empowerment, but this is an inspired, the intuition was talking about how this connection is showing your person what true freedom is. And now on the solar plexus, this is empowering them to really show up every day, doing the things that they love, that they desire to do, doing it their way, doing it for the love of it. What is the emotion? Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So this means they have the freedom to walk away from those who do not serve their higher good. And they have ultimately the freedom to go towards those that are divine, that are aligned, that they are worthy. They have they've struck a chord of harmony with their worthiness, and seeing that you, viewer, are this harmonious good for them connection, and that there are those that from their past that the fruits have been heartache and turmoil. They're walking away from those and the memory of those. The filter, those connections cause them to adopt. What can we see for how they're looking at themselves? They're going deep within, the high priestess energy, mercy, humility, compassion. So they're really unhooking from anything that falls short of mercy, humility. This is the seat of compassion and forgiveness. So they really are truly on the heart space, unhooking from anything that is not balanced. They're forgiving it. They're looking at it as a learning, and they're letting it go. How are they viewing you? They're seeing you fighting the good fight, persevering. They know you've been through a heck of a lot in your life as well. And they see you not quite to the finish line. The Nine of Wands is the not quite yet kind of energy. And so they see you releasing certain relationships. This can be karmic partners. This can be career, toxic family dynamics. They see you as such a beautiful free spirit with so much sensitivity and sensuality, and they've seen how what they know of you does not match what you've had to survive, what you've had to live through, what you've been connected to in the past. They really have a deep level of compassion for you? What is the sacral chakra? Ooh, karmic completion, alchemy, metamorphosis, seal of fulfilled transformation. On the sacral chakra, their sacral chakra is sealed. They now know you're the only sexual partner they desire. This is monogamy, everyone. This is monogamy coming in on the sacral chakra. Connection, empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So I'm really getting that now they see accurately other people's frequency. They can tell if something is mutual, and they also understand some of the times that there were history between you and them where things were counterintuitive. They understand the way they sabotaged and set things up. They see how you reacted wasn't not love, but you reacted to them. And conversely, they also see how certain things that you said, they did counterintuitive things. So they're seeing with mastery and discernment some very intricate truths about the sexual readiness, timing, connection, chemistry, and any of the counterintuitive things that have played out with the two of you as regarding intimacy, sexual intimacy, sensual intimacy, and that whole rite of passage that this connection has been refining you both through. How do they see themselves with this in mind? They see the missed opportunities from the past. They see where they could have interpreted their fear and been more brave. They could have been mature enough to see some of those fear-based drivers and been more authentic. They could have, seen the way that you responded to them at various times with more compassion and cleared up any misconceptions instead of thinking it was you rejecting them. There's a lot going on that they're looking to the past to see where their clouded vision didn't allow them to see the love that was available between the two of you. What can we see for how they're viewing you? They see you working on this. They see you staying the course. They see you buckling down. And this is not waiting energy, but they may see you celibate. They may see you focusing on yourself right now. They may see you not being swayed by any of the games or the perception that games were played. They're seeing you taking matters into your own hands, being self-contained, not building with anyone else, just staying the course with yourself. So they see that for someone to come in and partner with you, that it's going to have to add benefit and value to your life and not detract. You're done with games. You're done with needing to build with somebody else if it's going to be with faulty building materials. What can we see for the root chakra? Seal of individuality. So we've got two seals, the sacral and the root chakra. So that means when I see the seals coming out on the chakras, I see it as a healed and completed system that your person or that you have reached a completion with the energies associated with those chakras. And so seal of individuality on the root chakra means you've individuated from your family, your generational traumas, family curses. You've healed negative patterns. You have balanced out the things that used to drain your life force energy, your survival needs. You don't have fear anymore about how you're going to make ends meet or where you'll live. You have a trust, you have a faith, you have a unique path, authenticity, and you're integrating your awareness of self into your everyday existence in a way that you're starting to thrive. So your person is seeing that the two of you have made leaps and bounds with living situation, basic needs, career, finances, all of this stuff. And peace. I'm a being of love. I release all negative energy. So your person is seeing that when we are not blaming, not, engaging in codependency or fearing that we're, a victim of circumstance, we are responsible for our own peace, our own perception, and our own choices. And we can, we do, we will, we are on this journey finding better ways to manage that and start to thrive, really thrive in abundance. This is the energy of the union that they see. They see you as somebody that is taking care of business, standing on business, and able to activate at a level of true energetic safety and security. Never mind clinging to material possessions. This is an energetic backing. This is that walking with angels, walking in miracles, walking in alignment that they said earlier. How are they viewing themselves? As getting ready to be more than friends. 1111 I just saw on the counter. So they're seeing themselves as wanting much more than friends with you, wanting to go deep. They've found their match, I just heard. How are they viewing you? Yeah, so we got the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So they really do see, this isn't anything that... They see you getting close to the end of wrapping up such a cycle that you're going to be fully ignited on a soul level, and your abundance is going to come pouring in, raining in. There's just a few details that they know that you have to take care of before this peace is lasting and secured. And so they just see you doing it your way, and that you're getting, this person is carrying a big bundle of sticks, but they've been practicing, they got here because they've been training for this all of their life. So your person also sees that every bit of abundance that's due to you, you will have earned it. It's like you're taking all your karmic lessons to market, and you're about to cash in on all the hard work, all the hardships, all of the trials and tribulations because of your good attitude, because you're like, here, let me carry this. Let me condition my muscles by carrying this. I can do it. You've been training, and you are so good at finding these miracles that you're about to take all of your experience forward in service, in contribution. You're going to spin it into gold, I just heard. So your person sees you as a miracle worker because you take coal and you make it gold. Interesting. And they see, for whatever reason, anything you've been connected to is about to be, the burden is about to be put down, and you're about to be free from it and able to live your inspired life. I'm feeling this whole all or nothing thing where the divine masculines do not like to be, engaged. It can come off as weak energy because they're skittish at times, but they don't like to get started with something that's insatiable. They really like to wait until it can go all in, until it can really start and never stop. We often hear that it feels like they're giving just enough to keep the interest. So what if they are? What a beautiful thing that they don't want to let you go, but it's not time yet to lavish in the depth and beauty. So they know that there's something that's still in the process of being released. Okay, so let's get a message here for the... I don't know why I switched over to divine masculines, but let's say switch the story if you need to. I forgot I was doing your person. If you've come this far, just so you know, I'm trying to switch out of just divine masculine and feminine. I will still do those readings, but I am going more to your person so that it's more to your discretion and intuition to be able to tell if the story fits. But again, it's going to flip-flop depending on who's who in your connection. But so let's see. For my viewer, I default to divine feminines being my viewers generally because feminines are a higher percentage. I think I've got about 15% masculines according to the statistics, and what would that be, 85% feminines. So I mean, in that sense, I'm speaking to my viewer mostly as feminines, but take it as it resonates. Soul time for my viewer's person. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embodies the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So we really are aligning with long-term success, legacy, infinity. What can we see for, so, you know, we're doing a cosmic reading here, and that story checks. What can we see for my viewer? Second chakra. So this was the one that we had the karmic completion and metamorphosis with empathy, seeing it's all water under the bridge. There has not been anything done against the other. It's all been learning. It's all been to see the inner workings of intimacy, free from jealousy and imbalance. When a connection is balanced, it has a whole different set of awarenesses to unearth than if something is not compatible in the first place. Then we can really get into war with each other. But when aligned connections are here, we have to clear the filter from the past, and you can't say or do the wrong thing with this right person. It's just a matter of time until we see through the junk so that we get to the fun part, the essential part. But we never find that fun part and essential part in karmic relationships. We find the lessons we need to learn, and then typically the incompatibility is what we're left with after the lessons are learned. With aligned ones, we find peace and harmony when we learn the lessons. Okay, second chakra. The energy of the sacral chakra helps us to navigate our lives through our emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual world. Yeah, so you may have wanted your person viewer to connect their emotions with the physical, or to bring this energetic connection into a physical relationship, but this is saying that it's a mirrored thing, that you are actually having an emotional awakening. You know, when we put away the fear, we're left with the good aspects of the emotions. We're left with the gratitude, the appreciation, which is really what turns us on in the highest, far beyond fear and kinks and perversions or temptations. Okay, disclaimer, kinks are sometimes good when it's disintegrated. When it's destructive, no. When it's, you know, what you like, there's probably nothing wrong with it if you're not hurting yourself or others. Okay, much love, everyone. Bye for now.